Aight. The mic is on. Sounds like everything's recording properly. Aight. We live. Me. Alright, where we at here? Things are looking good. All right, we live. All right. We here in 2.3. I already have Firefly because I got her at 110 pull because she's my fucking girlfriend. I love that. Which I'm really hyped for because Firefly is the only character I want as of right now. I saw the drip marketing for like for the characters for 2.4. I think it was Yun Lee and that dude, I forgot his name. I'm real. They're both hard skips for me. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I think they're both hard skips for me. I think because one of them's Hunt. I think one of them was Hunt, and then the Abundance character I done. I think it was Abundance, Fire Abundance. I'm not entirely sure. Or was he Nihility? No, he was Nihility. Oh fuck that. Yeah, he was Nihility. That changes it. He's Nihility. He's Nihility that heals. I think I remember correctly. He was a Nihility character that can heal, which would go crazy for an Acheron team. But anyways, that's
Let me stay here
none the wiser.
in this body.
That was none the wiser. No, not really important right now. I'm just saying that because that makes it easy for me because I can save a lot. Because I got lucky and won the 50-50 with Firefly, but I could have easily lost 50-50 and have to fucking drop like $100 or some shit, which I really did not want to. But I got her and I built her really quick. And she is fucking insane. She does way too much fucking damage for a character that needs so little investment. It's actually wild. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is we're here with 2.3. I haven't started any of the new content yet because it's all locked behind this quest. So yeah, we're just gonna hop straight into it. I wanna get this done, get this going, get this rolling.
Stay here a little longer
I want to go on my date with Firefly. You know what I mean? You know how it is. But my body is ready. All right. Now as for the content, I haven't really done anything to put 3 yet. Also, Jade is gonna be a hard skip for me. I do not care about Jade. But I've heard the controversy around it. Apparently people are pissed about Jade because apparently she's like a slave owner. I don't fucking know. Like apparently people are just pissed about Jade.
Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt.
What? The march? Are you trying to say I'm getting a tan? What is that? I'm in a building.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
Yeah, probably because I was sleeping. Oh, this is such a deja vu.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. 2.1 was probably the lowest point for me in all of Honkai Sorrow because of how much of a fucking yap fest it was. Like, oh my god, they talked way too much. I vividly remember going through 2.1, and like, I don't know if you can see it on my stream while I was streaming. I was dozing off. I was legit dozing off. I was getting so sleepy because like, bro, they would not stop talking. They would not get to the point. It was insane. They would always dance around the major point that they're trying to get to. And I was like just start dozing off. It was insane. But then 2.2 came out and that was pure cinema. Legit, that boss fight with Sunday was goated. That was pure cinema. It was actually insane.
I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
what happened to the Stellaron?
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order.
Fair enough. Now what's gonna happen to my boy
All
Sunday?
the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. What's gonna happen to Sunday? That's probably the thing I'm interested in most. That, and we still don't have a companion quest for Acheron, which I think is a massive like fumble. Because like Acheron is like one of the most like interesting characters and hottest. Let's be real, at least in my opinion, and hottest. But yeah, I'm just shocked that there's no companion quest for Acheron. I was very curious about learning more about her.
Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
All right, let's go, March.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
What is the Radiant
It's
Feldspar?
a massive airship, and it's awesome. I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony. The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we?
Okay. What happened to you in Anna's dream?
Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into the sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories. But something else was there.
Bro,
So the tentacle suddenly disappeared.
do not mention the word tentacle to people who play anime games. That is a hole you do not want to dig.
And then I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right? Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was just a piece of cake.
Okay, let's go meet the
Yeah,
others.
let's go.
There's my girlfriend.
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon.
Oh, it's the midget.
How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile.
Why does Silverwolf sound like a stereotypical dumb blonde? Just so you know, like, you're on the watch list, so like keep a low profile. Like, she sounds like she should be in Mean Girls. Like, am I crazy?
And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name.
Miss.
that we're done,
I kind of like the dynamic between the two. I feel like
what
they.
will you do in your free time?
I feel like they'd be
hear the
cool,
Genius
like
Society is here.
interesting, like if they were
How about we
sisters.
go stir up some excitement?
Yeah, I feel like this is interesting. I feel like this is like a sister dynamic. It's actually kind of interesting, cause like the way they showed Firefly in her animated, I think it was her animated short, with how Kafka found her. I think it's very clear like the relationship is like okay. I think it's just at this point it's heavily implied that Kafka literally is just mommy, like to Firefly and I guess to the Trailblazer as well. It's like I don't know. I guess it's weird. It's like they're portraying the Stellaron as kind of like a family. It's actually kind of interesting. Whereas the Stellaron Hunters are kind of like the antithesis of the Astral Express, right? I feel like that's kind of like the thing I'm getting from the interactions and the way they like talk to each other and the vibe from it.
Well, you know, my script isn't over.
Hopefully, I
yet.
explained that. I don't know. I think I probably explained that poorly, but that's just my opinion.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin.
Damn, Kafka's that rich.
She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Oh, okay, because we're playing as Topaz. That was a nice cutscene.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive.
Damn, so we just on a cruise ship now, eh?
I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
What do you mean, bro? Cruise ships are always serious. What are you talking about? Cruise ships are always a good time. I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never been on one. Fuck the water. I'm not going out in the middle of the ocean. But they seem fun. Yo, what's going on, man?
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Oh, yeah, and how do you want to flex?
Reminder, but
What
I don't think that will be
happened?
necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean,
Well, she doesn't like Big Boss.
really serious.
How about Massa?
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
All right, we're playing Topaz now. I have the wrong team for Topaz because because this is my Firefly team, but okay, I guess we'll make it work. I'm not gonna fight that thing. All right, you just started playing Wuthering Waves. All right, how you like it? I didn't think you wanted to play it. That's good. How you like it so far? Because I love the game.
Hard work pays off.
So we just cruising through the air? What the fuck? Just chilling on a dream bubble? Why? Yeah. Why there's so many warp trotters? No, it's not really a bad choice. Reno's like probably the best character in the game right now because she heals and she boosts your damage so much.
Conference won't be starting for a while. Such a bustling place.
All right, and you got Jianqi, yeah.
I think I'll take a little
Jianqi's
walk around.
probably the most like underrated character or underrated 5-star right now, just because like she's more of an all-around character instead of one that is good at one specific thing. But I'm committed to making the best Jianqi in Wuthering Waves. She's at some point right now. I'm just focusing on building 2 teams so I can do the Tower of Diversity. But I'm committed to full sending on Jianqi and making her fucking broken. Yep. Yeah, I gave you 30 pulls. Yeah, I know that.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
Why you gotta do that to me, bro? Bro, I would. Yo, you just mad disrespectful with that, eh? You know that? Fuck you and your luck, bro. I went to hard pity twice for Yinlin. I went to hard pity once, failed, got fucking encore, and then I went to hard pity again in order to get a guarantee her. It was horrid. It was horrid, bro. But eventually, I finally got her. And you know what? I did the 10 pull, and I got 2. So you know what? Fuck you. I made up for it. I got 2 Yinlins in 1 pull. So fuck you.
Numby, catch! Oh, looks delicious, huh?
What is this dude doing over here? Oh, whoa. Jesus Christ. I'm just in a hard rate. Oh, I hate to break it to you, Geod is not gonna have a rerun for a while. He was the first banner. I'd say like you're waiting probably about 6-7 months before he comes back.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press
Right
them?
now, as jaded as I was that I got Encore and when I lost 50-50, the two best main DPSs right now, or actually no, there are three really good main. It's called Charo, Encore, and Havoc MC. The Havoc MC is actually really fucking good. Calcharo is like the best, probably like one of the strongest DPSs right now. And then Encore, I think Encore is like definitively the strongest DPS right now. So like I think numbers wise, Encore is legitimately like the strongest DPS. And there's Calcharo, and then Havoc MC, bro. Right now you don't have Havoc MC because I think you just started the game. You don't get Havoc MC until you've beaten Act 6 of the main story quest. And Havoc MC is like fucking like he's really good. I love Havoc. Havoc MC is so much better than Spectro. Yeah, you got Yin Lin, Calcharo. Because you have Verena. Because you said you had Verena, right? And you have Yinlin, Calcharo. Calcharo is the best right now. Because right now, the strongest team, without a doubt, is Calcharo, Yinlin, and Verena. Because Verena boosts damage by a lot. Yinlin is like a sub DPS where she does electro damage off screen, plus she boosts electro damage. Or lightning damage, whatever the fuck they call it in the game. And then Calcharo is just an insane main DPS. So right now, Calcharo is probably your best bet because Calcharo, Yinlin, Verena, that's the A team right now. That's like the triple S team.
Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my
What happened?
safety?
What are they, bombs or something?
Something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets.
I thought he's. Oh,
According to those
it's
involved,
Sparkle,
he
so that
said
means she's probably in
something like,
disguise.
Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Yeah, that guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that. However, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreams, anyway, the family will deal with these things.
So Firefly is legit just handing out bombs to random people. This girl is crazy. Why did she go to this one first? Not me. Why did you take me all the way upstairs?
Greetings, madam.
See, that was the magic
What can I
touch.
do for you?
She wanted your
Hello.
balls. That's why she
Could you
came
tell me
home.
more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Felspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago. And it
An
has
Amber
been
Era? Is that
sailing
like
across the 12
Honkai
hours
Stereo
of
talk for a
dream
year
ever
ago?
since.
I'm not entirely sure. Like, I don't exactly.
Oh, so it's
I don't
owned
actually
by
have a
old OG
time
himself.
reference for Amber
No
Era.
wonder the ship is
What
so
the fuck?
lavishly decorated.
Indeed, Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to continue my introduction.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alphonse
Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye. Hello? The Talent Motivation Department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way
Jeez.
I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up?
Oh, it's Master herself.
In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
I know
It's
damn
been a
well.
while,
I know
Madam Jade.
damn
I'm
well
honored
people
to have the opportunity
busted
to
a
work
fat
with you.
nut to that. I know damn well people were bricked up from that. But I won't lie, I feel like her voice is too high pitched. Like this might be like a weird nitpick, but like I feel like Jade's voice should be slightly deeper. Sort of like Yelan, right? Because like, in my opinion, Yelan has the sexiest voice in all of Waivers. And it's like a soothing, deep voice. It's like, bro, it's actually like infatuating. And I feel like Jade, I don't know, like her voice being as high pitched as it is, I feel like it's like kind of like the wrong fit. But that's just my opinion. That's just a nitpick.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
You just call her old?
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between
You don't
the
like her eye color?
IPC and Penacony.
That's true.
What was her eye color? I didn't even
Works
pay.
in our
I was too
favor.
busy, straight up. I was too busy looking at her
Do you
fucking
know
cleavage
why?
to look at her eyes.
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family,
Deep
his
purple.
actions suggest that the 5 lineages might
Yeah,
not
I
be
can
as
kind
united
of
as
see
the
your point. I
oath
mean, I don't have a
family
problem with her eyes,
suggests.
but I can see your point. Maybe deep purple might be a little just to match the color scheme. Maybe, yeah, that'd probably be better fit for the color scheme. But I'm not mad at her eye color at this point. But no, I get it. I can see it.
As long as the influence of harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, He's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
Yeah, are we ever gonna
That
go
was
back to
based on my
Yarilo 7
personal
or Yarilo
experience.
6? I keep saying Yarilo 7. I don't know why I keep saying Yarilo 7.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Yeah, love me the team IRS.
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Please, have a
Oh
seat.
yeah, I agree, bro.
Let's have a
Female
pleasant
MC in
conversation.
Wuthering Waves, like that girl had to be weak. She's like dead ass. She's way better than Lamine, way better than Stell. Like, bro, she had to be weak. But I still chose a male MC because if I'm gonna self-insert myself into Wuthering Waves so I can imagine myself fucking Yinlin, I'm gonna pick the dude. Who in the Ashura's Wrath looking dude is this guy? Oh, it's old
Welcome
Odie.
aboard, my dear ladies.
Bro, why do you look like you're from Avatar: The
Forgive me
Last
for any
Airbender?
lack of attentiveness that might have.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odie Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of... I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation, and let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all?
Yeah, I still don't understand why he went that far. Like, maybe it's because I was tuning out and, like, because of how much they were talking. But, like, I generally don't remember why he, like, went so hard to a point where, like, he was literally about to die. Like, I think maybe, like, I think it was because he really wanted to show how false the dream of Penacony was. But even still.
Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Okay. The mood has changed.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit.
Damn.
And prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
Damn, this guy literally just took his dick out and put it on the table. Holy shit.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public?
Public.
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
Isn't that literally what... Okay. Isn't that literally what Sunday wanted to do? But the only difference was it was the Order's dream, not Harmony's? Is that not exactly what Sunday wanted to do as well? What the fuck?
Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
This guy wants to make the entire universe a shareholder of his... That is quite the business move.
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me.
Damn, this guy is just slanging his massive cock around. Like, what the fuck? Like, these guys like, yo, these people around me are nothing but sheep. I'm the shepherd. I'm the real one here. Like, bro, this man is just for a goblin looking ass motherfucker. This guy is slang around his dick like he's a fucking ogre.
Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
I've also just noticed something that's kind of like a small nitpick. Topaz's earpiece is in her
The
left
Alfalfa
ear,
family had a meeting with the
but she
IPC.
puts her shit to her right ear as if she's when she's answering her calls. What the fuck is up with that?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste. There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Yeah, bro. Unlike March coming in and be like, "Wake the fuck up!" I'm like, bro, let a man sleep. We literally just fought a godly being. Let me sleep. Where is Himiko? Is she dead?
Ah, she went to negotiate with the family as a representative of the crew. She'll contact us once her arrangements are ready.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
Oh, is that what happened to Robin and Sunday?
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
Damn. Yeah, what about Sunday?
He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast.
Were you just eavesdropping on us?
Glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you. Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere? Ah, maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn. Dig to the nameless, resting in peace.
Did Gallagher die? Am I crazy? I don't remember Gallagher dying.
Ready to mix your drink?
Yeah, what happened to
I'm not
Gallagher?
sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch. Perhaps he... Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends?
Yeah, let's talk to Welt and Don Hung.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had.
Something we don't know. Robin, I'm curious about.
One bird longs for the earth, and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further detail,
When did the Order infiltrate Penacony?
since
Yeah,
the
because
family
they got
took
us
up
like from the very
residence in
beginning.
Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
What happened to you? Wow, what dream did you have, Welt?
Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends.
Acheron?
And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I was thinking something completely different. Okay, no, probably Acheron probably went there to get him out of the dream. I was like, holy fuck.
When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth. The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate. Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we
All right, because Pom Pom probably actually knows the ones that died.
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real. Like I said.
All right, let's go.
Ready to mix your drink? Before we start... All right, as you wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter
She is the
or
best designed NPC in the
It's
game.
up to you. Choose the flavor that
Her and
suits you
my,
best
I
at
think her
this
name's
moment.
Micah or Mika. Like, you think they're like not as well designed as like an actual playable character, but they're better than the NPCs that are there. It's weird. It's like I think they're supposed to be like more important NPCs, but we don't see them that often.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Oh god, we're doing the minigame again? Oh, it's supposed to be wine. Whoops. Alright, Dream Jam. ×2, and then sweet milk cream.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace. And to my friend, Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Damn, this is actually like a sad moment. Like, damn, that felt like a eulogy. It's busy Miko herself. Let's move to Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the aft pool in the stern. Well, now I gotta start the. I keep forgetting how to say her name. Chauvin. I forgot. I keep saying how to say her name because it's not said the way you think it's said.
Oh, are you leaving? Well, then take this with you.
No, it's my drink.
I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll get me fucking wasted.
Make sure he has a sip too.
But what if he never? Okay, I'm not asking that.
All right, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of. So let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Oh, I'm playing as Jade now? Oh god. I'm playing as Massa herself? Fucking Massa?
I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain.
Yeah, that dude was just that dude was just
doesn't
took his dick out and did a
necessarily
helicopter in front of you.
What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top-quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams. And that's why I'm willing to stake my Topaz Stone to cover for you. It's like one big, elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive. And that's the best outcome.
Looks like, we've strayed.
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
I That's actually kind of surprising. I thought because she'd be with the Oak family that, like, I don't know, they'd like...
There's a good child. Do as you're told.
That's sick.
There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Can I see her? God damn it. Now, here's the here. Yeah, nope. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, nope, can't see it. She is actually, I actually really like her design. On top of the fact that she's really hot, but I actually kind of really like the design. The black on purple with the hair. She's actually like very well, like, I'm actually taking her design for the first time. Like, this is actually like a very well designed. Anyways, let's go talk to fucking Jojo Siwa over here.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Yeah, the dude has the hog of a goddamn dragon.
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
So is Robin like still like liked around here? Because I feel like people will be like, because her brother is Sunday, people will be like, fuck her too. She's a witch. She sings. She's a witch.
Exactly.
Burn her at the stake. I feel like that would be the reaction people would say, purely because she's Sunday's brother. Oh god, am I gonna actually negotiate with this dude?
Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
Yeah, she's pulling out her slave master persona.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public.
Oh, and how so?
Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again.
Goddamn.
I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting.
And this guy just doesn't care. This guy just doesn't care. He's like, nah, bro, you can't scare me, bro.
You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
The shit tons of money. That's what she has up her sleeve. Shit tons of money. And slaves.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than the moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death.
God damn, she's really all that. God damn. Is that technically a lie though? Actually, no, that is a lie because you can't actually die in the dream. It was confirmed that you can't die in the dream, so that really is a lie.
Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Oh no, yo, he's sweating in his boots now. He's shaking in the boots now.
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash.
Hey, don't say that. I'm sure you've just bricked up half the people playing this right now.
However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more?
Aha! So see it now. Wait, and now what she's saying is working. Cause before the dude was like, "Yeah, fuck you." The guy whipped out his dick and was like, slapped it on the table. He's like, "Fuck you, now suck it." Now this dude's like, "Oh, okay, so negotiations, 30% equity, you say? Well, you know, what if you want more in the future? You know, you never know." That right now the dialogue is changing.
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Really?
Now I see your sincerity.
Sincerity?
As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer.
No, it's not that you don't have any reasons, that you can't refuse it. She will fuck your life up if you refuse the offer. That's all it is.
However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
As their chosen, what are you, an emanator? The fuck?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order.
You know what's fucked up? You know what's funny? I feel like a lot of this, like with the Order, like manipulating the Harmony's dream and like a Sunday and all that crap, I feel like a lot of this was probably like foreshadowed in like the simulated universe like dialogue, because I know for a fact 99% of people skip that shit. I never read anything about that, because you know how like a simulated universe, there's all that dialogue we learn about the different eons, and Anna was there, Chipe was there, and all the different eons. I feel like a lot of this shit was probably foreshadowed in all that dialogue, but I promise you, not a single goddamn soul read that shit. Not one.
The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably the most real answer ever. Why would you go against your religion? Money. Or not religion, but like, why would you go against your higher power that you believe in? Money. That's probably the most real answer. Money, that's why.
With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand.
Prediction: the IPC will be the final bad guy of Honkai Star Rail, because as of right now, we don't really have an overarching antagonist. Like, I think it's supposed to be Nanook. Like, I think Nanook is supposed to be like the overarching antagonist of the game. Where like, because I think Kafka said we the Trailblazer are destined to fight Nanook. But like, you know, he hasn't done anything. In fact, none of the Eons have really done it. None of the Eons have even showed up. I think, actually, no, that's a lie. I think Klepoth was the only Eon we've actually had an interaction with back in Bellabog, but I don't remember if that was actually him or it. I don't think it was actually it. But like, yeah, like I remember we fought Fantilia, because she's the follower of Nanook, and like I think like the seven Ravagers. But like, there's all these different factions in Honkai Star Rail that like are either allies or enemies or whatever, what have you not. But there's no, at least as of right now, I don't think there's no overarching like final boss of Honkai Star Rail. I think it's supposed to be Nanook, but you never know with Hoyoverse. I think it is supposed to be Nanook, but you never know with Hoyoverse. Yeah, all of us, for all we know, it could be fucking Fuli, for all we know.
This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Who the fuck is Sweet Dew? Himiko. That was a twist. I was not expecting that.
Presence, Miss Himiko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himiko from the Astral Express.
One of the future shareholders of Penacony. Himiko's getting us a fucking bag? Bro, that's actually funny. I don't know why it's funny.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, be careful there, old Odie. That's Welt's woman. You talk to her right, or he's gonna send you into a black hole.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors.
Damn, so she's now, damn, Himiko's moving up, bro.
The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Okay, well, that was that just kind of ended abruptly, but okay. Oh, that's what her phone looks like. I just want to see what her phone looked like.
There's a good child. Do as you're told.
I was just curious. I just like that animation. That's a sick ass animation.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely.
Okay. Okay. Not trying to like ruin the cutscene or anything. But why the fuck is she moving her head like that? Like, why did they animate her to just do this shit? Like, they could have just had her idle. Like, they could have just had her still. Why is she moving her head? Like, that's so weird. That kind of just took me out. Like, why is she, like, is the hat too heavy? Is like, why is the hat like a weight on her head that was just bringing her this way? She has to constantly correct it. Like, the fuck?
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my...
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something, but that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently.
Bro, does Himiko even have physics? I don't remember. I don't think Himiko has physics. I think so. I genuinely think only Kafka and I think Jade as well have physics in this game. No one else has physics.
Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Yeah, there she is. There's my girlfriend. Wait, how did she even get on this ship? That's where she...
Sneaking in was way easier than I
Oh,
thought.
there you go. She snuck in.
Family security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Look, I have a much better way of traveling. Let's do this. Alley-oop. Let's do it again. Oh, I need to go up the elevator. Okay. Alley-oop. Oh, I can't use the lift. Bro, the way she just
vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral
bro, the way
Express
she
is
just
here too.
teleported onto the screen, that was funny. That was pretty. The way she just teleported on the screen, that was pretty fucking funny.
Here's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony.
Okay, yeah, that's a question I've heard a lot. I've seen a lot. Firefly or Akron, who's the better DPS? I'm gonna keep it real. It's Firefly. Firefly is the better DPS, in my opinion. Now, the reason why I say that is because Firefly is so much easier to build. She is so goddamn easy to build. All you need is attack and break effect for Firefly. Just attack and break. You don't need crit. You don't need crit rate. You don't need crit damage. You don't need any of that shit. It's just attack and break effect. She's a break character. She does super break. So she's a very backloaded damage character, right? Because when the character has their toughness before you break them, she's not gonna do a lot of damage. But then after you break them, bro, like with her ultimate, and her ultimate lasts for fucking ever. Like her ultimate lasts like 5 goddamn turns. Every time I use her shit, every time I use her ultimate, it lasts like the entire goddamn fight. It's wild. And then after you break them, she does a super break damage that's based off her break effect, and it's just an insane amount of damage. Now with Akron actually does similar damage. She does similar damage because she does a good amount of damage before you break them and after you break them. She does similar damage. The thing is, she's a lot more difficult to build because you need crit rate, you need crit damage, you need speed, and you also need another Nihility character, which is not that hard. Like, it's Pela. Use Pela. If you don't have Welts or you don't have anything, use Pela, right? But she does need another Nihility character, and she does need like as many debuffs as you can. So I'm not saying that Akron is not good, but if you ask me who's better and like I guess more free to play, I'd say it's more Firefly. Firefly does insane damage with such little investment. It's wild. I built Firefly in half an hour. And that's with the new relic set that came out, because you don't need anything other than attack and break effect. So literally my Firefly is good, set, ready to go. I don't need to farm anymore. I built her in half an hour.
Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Oh god, she's gonna buy something from Jade.
Pawn shop. Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers special services there. I've marked the pawn shop.
What you mean by
location
special
on your
services?
device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
Oh, okay, I guess we're just gonna talk to her, the lady herself.
Exchange. Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Okay, the reason why I'm laughing at this is because I've worked in the service industry, and Firefly straight up is the customer that you meet for the first time. You don't know who they are, and they just trauma dump on you. Instead of just saying hi, like you say, hey, how are you doing? And they're like, oh yeah, I'm not doing so good. My mom just died, and my dad fucked my wife. And you're like, and just sitting there like, bro, I'm just your cashier. What the fuck? This is legit the same scenario. Jade is like, hey, what would you like to buy? And she's like, I don't want to die. But in order to keep living, I'm gonna sacrifice everything. And you're like, that's not what I asked. What the fuck, bro? Firefly is that customer. Holy shit.
Everything you have.
See, even Jade is like, what the fuck?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Damn, she's like, this is false advertising.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop. Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Okay, let's go talk to Stacy.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Your entire fortune?
Talker,
What the
huh?
hell?
All right.
What are you, a Genshin Impact player? What, huh? Okay, I guess we're playing Bejeweled. I know how to play Bejeweled. Get the fuck out of here. It's not, doesn't take that much brain power to play Bejeweled. Yeah. That, I didn't, god damn it.
I won? I actually won!
How could you lose that?
This can't be. You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's called getting hustled, my guy.
It's true. Lady Bonnet Jade has truly blessed me. Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
Oops. Okay, I get. So her dream of being a gambling addict came true. Okay, I guess. What? Okay.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa, what a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane?
They couldn't do this scene with 2 adult NPCs. Like, what the hell?
How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom.
So, will you go out with me?
Really? I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all...
Wonderful. So, shall we go, Dorothy?
Yeah, let's go.
Young love. What the fuck is that? Never experienced love in my life.
Hey, did you see that?
The gray-haired one outside.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink.
Gray-haired, what? Are they talking about me?
Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
No, they better not be talking about me.
Is that him?
They are talking about me. What the fuck am I doing? Oops. Like, can I not go check out what the fuck I was doing? No, okay, that's not the right way. Yeah, can I not go see what I'm doing? Like, what is this?
Chirp, chirp.
What am I doing?
Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Come on. Oh, calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
All right, I guess I'm leaving.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the Moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Done this for 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
On and drops deep milk sockets. Tears are
All of their wishes actually did come true.
huh. So I guess she isn't lying.
I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
Watch yourselves. So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found, but I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy, and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This guy sacrificed his entire wealth for a girl that didn't even want him. Oh man, that's not romantic. That's just fucking stupid.
Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling.
No, it's going to crumble.
Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again. She will accrue a vast wealth due
Jesus
to her
Christ.
great luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her.
Jesus Christ, you really are a snake in sheep's clothing.
As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool, and patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as
Still on Hunter Firefly?
AR-26710?
Oh, damn.
A remnant of Glamour.
Straight from the origin.
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
That is fucked. That is such a tease. Like, yeah, we may know something that can prevent you from dying a horrible death, but you never know. That is such a fucking evil tease.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence.
An interesting twist that just comes to my mind. All the Stellaron Hunters have a bounty placed on their head for arrest. Is that bounty not placed by the IPC themselves? So what the fuck is Jade doing conversing with somebody who has a bounty on her head, being like, yeah, I can solve all your issues? Like, the fuck, is she not wanted by the IPC? Am I crazy?
Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk? And extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond? Even if it could lead to your downfall.
Simply put, you and I are the same.
Bro, she's doing the Naruto talk no jutsu. You and I are alike.
However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
Okay, let's see if I can identify some of the new characters in the future. Okay, dude at the top. Okay, we got Aventurine on the right, Topaz on the left. Somebody on the far left. Can't really tell who that is. Top right, dude holding a gun with a weird ass smile. Then we got someone on the far right, looks like a lady. And someone else again on like the far right near the top right section. And I guess one of them is supposed to be Diamond. I don't know who it is, but so these are supposed to be the 10 Stonehearts.
Each of us has our own past and destined ends. And on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future.
Also, literally, if the cornerstone breaks, they die.
And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, Patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Damn, bro.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected, with little debate. Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look. This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
A bountiful harvest. Oh, it's Mr. Cowboy himself. And our friend.
No danger detected, but never let your guard down.
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
And you, the most bi-curious dude in all of Penacony.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
You always call him. Exactly.
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that would help.
Problem. Punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority.
Weevil's funny as fuck.
Strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards.
So the Galaxy Rangers also follow the path of the hunt like the Shan Shalafu?
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this. While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
Yeah. Acheron fucked you up, my guy.
Thank you. And I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
Ah, Mr. Ratio himself.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose.
Hey, you know what? For a guy like Ratio, that is a compliment.
No wonder that gambler likes you so much. This individual is my responsibility during the trip. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
How do you rate Avengerine? What the hell? Now you're gonna make me get my act together.
Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the guild. Then you'll excuse me.
Alright, who else are we gonna meet? Oh, there's Topaz.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet here we are again. How are you?
I'm in the mood for a job change.
So direct. Aren't you afraid I might take you seriously? Thinking about it though, the lives of the Nameless are so excessively exciting. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop. If one day you're tired and looking for a change in work environment, or you want a desk job, just contact me. Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
About that transform. Are you able to use a transform? Are you able also to transform yourself? That's a good question.
Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful.
Oh, okay. So there's some people that can read minds. God damn, that is fucked.
Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she didn't, Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
All right, who's in here? Oh, Jade. Okay, I guess we're just gonna meet Jade and talk to her. Cool.
Hey there, lively guy. Welcome to the Bonnet Jade Exchange. What should I call you?
March 7th.
No problem. Let's just use this name. So, Mr. March 7th, what do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
Make Nanuk. What are these answers? Make Nanuka bow down to me. I want to be CEO of the IPC. Revive Akavili. What the fuck are these answers? Alright, revive Akavili.
Oh, this is your wish.
Okay.
Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then, let's discuss the cost.
Wait, what?
To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
What animal?
Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate.
Are you talking about Pom Pom?
Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Yeah. Doug is pretty yours.
May fate bring us together again, Mr. Trailblazer.
What the fuck was that? Sweet, sweet. What the fuck?
What happened?
What the fuck is Argenti doing here? Why is he just here? And why is he not? Did something happen with his voice actor? Why does he not like what? Why does he not have lines? Did something happen with his voice actor? Like why does he not have lines? I don't get it. Like he's just a text to speech now. Or he doesn't not text, he's just text now. Alright, I guess we're just gonna sit down now.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi, we meet again.
Who's that?
It's my girlfriend.
It's really you. I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
You mistook me for someone else?
Yes, it's just I didn't get the chance to say hello. There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat?
Of course.
2 murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an Eon-created paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems.
I don't know where our next destination will be.
There will always be somewhere. After all, before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different.
I'm guessing the watchmaker. It looks like you didn't get what you wanted this time.
Yes. Initially, I thought the answer might lie with the riddle of the watchmaker. I was looking in the wrong place, but I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department? Bonajade Exchange belongs to her.
Yeah, I just met her. We had a very interesting exchange.
She told me her price, but
May have ulterior motives.
I know. But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But what fate owes me, I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry.
Hey. You shouldn't have lied to me in the beginning. Okay, I'm not gonna.
It was an emergency, so I never had the chance to formally apologize to you. And admittedly, I was the one to blame. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
How do they just recognize her?
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony. The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
Damn, she's like that. She's gone.
But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine. I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first. Let's take a seat. Everything is settled.
Let's wait for this Charmony
Enough
Festival.
walking around already. Let's take a.
Damn, she's already messaging me. Did she already escape? Hey, add anything rash. Inform.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
It's Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin!
Marry me.
Miss Robin!
What the fuck? Jesus Christ, it's like I'm listening to Twitter.
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests. As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now... We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for Oti Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa... What makes this festival so uniquely significant? Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival, just to commemorate this legendary luminary. The father of Penacony, Mikhail Chard Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony. In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Aw, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us.
Well, no, duh. Who else could you be talking about? Your Jeopard did 250k. How did your Jeopard do 250k?
Oh, come on. It doesn't matter if she's talking about the old or new generation. We're all still part of the Astral Express family.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express.
Huh?
A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace.
They're just giving us the cruise ship? What the hell?
Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
Nameless! Nameless! Nameless!
And now, I propose a toast to harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers! Cheers!
Well, my man looks like he's straight from Elden Ring.
Like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well, all's well.
Huh? What?
Right.
What the fuck?
But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
That was such a... What the fuck was that? Oh, wait, hold up. The music. Bro, that was such a... That was so random. What the fuck was that?
There's still so many bombs. Now's not the time for plot twists. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
Well, okay, I guess Sparkle's just joined the chat. The bomb is still active. Actually, all credit goes to our brave hounds. Thanks. By one hours. What the frig is wrong with you? Not crass, my silver cowboy. That sure is hard work. Look. And I'm on $999, bro. Yeah. The beauty is duty bound? What the fuck? Want to bet who will survive on this? Okay. Bro, I love Dr. Ratio. Dude, shit, I was like, yeah, so there's a bomb on the plane. Okay, and this guy just left. Oh, man.
All set. Let's start following the plan.
Find the... There's literally 999. Okay, so it should be one right here.
as a bomb.
Yeah, very good at characters.
You don't like it? Fine. I'm now the bomb demon then. Satisfied? If not, you'll just have to make do.
Bro, Sparkle is not right in the head. What is the? What just happened?
5, 4, 1.
Bro, you didn't even say 3 or 2.
Did I miss a number? Oh, so it is. No matter though. I've never learned how to count before. I mean, Bomb Demon Doll has never learned how to. I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising? Shocking?
Surgeon, I've got news, bad news. Which one would you like first? You're already here. Yeah, what the fuck is Black Swan doing here? I always start with bad news. I found 131 bombs. Because none of them are real.
At least I made some progress.
So I found 1. Black Swan found 132. Okay. No, there it is. According to the book compilation. I love how they have a weird rendition of the trailer song in the background. I found 271 talking dolls. Just don't write. The beauty will guide us. Okay. Oh, I heard that. There it is.
Oh, by the laughter. To think you've seen through my disguise this quickly. Honestly, my dear Mr. Gray Hair, you're just like that ferocious pangolin in Madam C.
Enough talk. Let me defuse the bomb.
Your shirt's on. A watched pot never boils, mister. I'm on to you. You're here because you accepted bribes from the duplicitous and corrupt leader of that Sparkle gang. This evil city has fallen.
Bro, every time Sparkle gets involved, some weird shit always happens. I don't. Okay, I guess we're in a fight now.
Did the rhythm get messed up?
In the mood for another beating? Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Grace and eternal. Like until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame!
It's still the same one. Dreams do come true.
Fight to live!
I would sure bet there's actually not even a single ball on this place. Beauty is especially dangerous. I found 141 adorable dolls, but they were. I thought they were the fool's bombs. All right, so I guess we're at 496 now. Is that a fucking?
Hello, humans. We meet again. I never thought I'd see you currently on this luxury cruise ship enjoying Penacony's consumer-friendly sugar-coated candy. If you've been to the Cienjo Lock, I'm a heliobus.
Right, I was gonna say a helibus. I forgot. I forgot what they were called.
I'm passionate about. I forgot what happened. I've come to realize the people here don't treat. Yes, mean. That's it. They even have forms. Speaking of which, I should go and look for it. Mimi the monster has an explosive. I hope you can find it.
Okay. That was a random revelation. But no bomb. Would it be killer? Okay, I guess we gotta go to the front now. Actually, no, I'm not going there. I have to go outside. Bro, this ship is actually very eerie with nobody in it. Oh, okay, there it is.
Hello, lovely actor. You can call me the director doll. I often, if you didn't know, I'm the one who directed the entire farce in Penacony. As the leading man of the show, what did you think? Well, actually, due to the
You sound like you're the one who made Sunday a villain.
Really?
Okay.
You really have no questions. Since you're done asking questions and I'm done answering, according to the script, I must reveal to you the fact that there's no bomb here at all, thus causing you to want to kick yourself for spending this whole time listening to me prattling.
And that's why I didn't want to listen to you prattle.
I've also prepared.
But they're also just dolls. What's going on there? That's what it says. So shed me deliver a message. $1,000?
Not much time left.
Wasn't there another doll like here? I saw there's another doll like somewhere here. Well, okay, I guess not. That was so random. It was just like, hey, look, we're all singing happily ever after, blah, and then we had, and the Observer Sparkle comes out of here. Yeah, I have a bomb on the plane. Oh, look, it's Firefly. I must hurry to her side. My girlfriend needs me. Yeah, there's a bomb right... This doll right here. Whatever, I'm not talking to it.
Is that Firefly?
Sparkle, eat my bat.
The masked fools? Huh. So this really was their doing. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over
Do that
half an
in
hour ago,
Swarm
I received a
Disaster? Hey,
message
bro,
from an
kill it,
unknown
bro.
sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
Swarm Disaster stuff as fuck, bro. You did that shit. You killed that shit.
27 minutes, 51 seconds.
The sweet dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique. As if it's been locked by some mysterious path force. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
Then we'll have to find that person. Mommy, I don't want to die. Don't make me a bitch.
It's difficult. Time is running out, and she's a master of disguise. And even if we catch her, she won't come quietly. You mean the Watchmaker's guests? That's a pity. Based on my experience, I don't think any of them can turn the tide on this situation. The Memo Keeper may be able to teleport the bomb to a deserted location, but I have found a note inside the doll.
Warning, a mimetic virus has been implanted from mimetic life forms, especially Black Swan, are advised to stay clear. Turning into a banana. PS, she means business. PS is true. Try it if you dare.
I don't know what grudges they have, but this path is a dead end too.
I'm gonna be real. I would not take that seriously.
Actually, there might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
This moment heralds the 3rd time.
What the fuck? You're gonna take the bomb? What do you mean?
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar.
That doesn't mean you should do it.
I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible, where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt.
Yeah, but what about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely. At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending.
This isn't a happy ending, the fuck?
Though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible. But are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices.
If they do something similar with Ting Yun, how they like quote unquote kill her, I'm gonna be actually kind of pissed because the way they did it is so abrupt. This was so abrupt. There was no build up, no nothing. It's just all of a sudden Spark comes out of nowhere. Hey, just so you know, I'm gonna blow this place up. That was so random.
For us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who shape destiny. The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Since things are going too well, let's speed up the countdown.
This bitch!
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets.
Am I just sitting there praying?
Right.
Damn! She just blew up.
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
Yo, this girl is wild!
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams.
What the fuck?
We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said.
Was this Fire?
Because in
No,
the
not
end,
Firefly. Was Sparkle just doing this whole shit just to wingman me?
From our dreams.
Alright, now we got Akron. That was such a random like turn of events. I feel like they could have done that without the fucking bomb. I guess that was a nice ending. That was a nice sequence.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie. For the
Yeah, I saw Argenti. Argenti was just being Argenti. Fucking Argenti.
Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
We just meeting up everywhere, eh?
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
That's
a fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell.
yeah. The story of Penacony is already done.
Go on. They're all here.
Like the major story of Penacony is done. Like we beaten the big baddie and like we're just tying up loose ends. But that doesn't mean like we're done in Penacony. Obviously like 2.4 well, I think 2.4 is probably gonna go back to the Shen show. Because we still need to know what the fuck happened to Tingyu, and that was like just up in the air. But I don't think the story in Penacony is done. Like obviously like we're gonna come back and there's gonna be new characters, new development, shit like that. But like as the main story quest, yeah, Penacony's done. Okay. The Gallagher.
Statue. It wasn't here last time.
So Gallagher really didn't exist. Okay.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
A toast.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound, to the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
And please don't be 13.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, the nameless, those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
A toast.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina J. and Estella.
This is actually a nice moment.
We raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
And now I guess we're saying goodbye to the watchmaker, or Micah.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Imagine if Micah is just the watchmaker, but like as a dream or like a meme.
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative...
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
A toast.
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you. To your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
Yeah, now we gotta say right to Mikhail. Dude's body has not decomposed whatsoever.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
A toast.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, watchmaker of the land of the dreams, nameless of the Astral Express, to Penacony's past, present, future. and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as nameless should be complete, right?
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. McHale must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
You're just hungry, aren't you?
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. McHale, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief. But those things are all in the past.
Wait, so treasure the present.
I know, but the thing that I can't get out of my mind is the present. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
But I'd feel mixed too. As long as you live vicariously, you don't want to live vicariously through somebody else.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special.
Oh yeah, erudition is the best path for Acheron. Erudition is the best path, period.
So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special?
Well, nobody's special. If everyone's special, no one is. And if no one's special, then no one's special.
When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I wouldn't say it's regret. It's more so incomplete. Feeling incomplete. That's what I would say.
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the silver rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what—
This is what trailblazing is.
It's not it's about the journey and the friends we make along the way. You didn't know that, March 7th?
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
Nope.
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
Oh, absolutely. Why the fuck would I not say goodbye to Acheron? Fuck. I am gonna go talk to that bitch right now. That is so sick. I can't get over that. That is so sick.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
Who exactly are you?
Come to think of it, I didn't even get a chance to formally introduce myself. Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow.
Ah, a self-annihilator. Alright. So that means she didn't even. Should that mean she doesn't even want to be an emanator of nihility? That's just what she was cursed with.
In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey in search of a way to sever the chains of the Nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the dark web, where reality and the Nihility are separate. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it.
Will we meet again?
The ocean of stars is vast, and given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again. But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns, and my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again.
Have we ever met before?
In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
What if it wasn't an illusion?
What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
I think I might have seen someone like you.
I see. You've also had a similar experience? Then you should know that this me and your memory of me are not the same person.
But some things will never change.
Long ago, I too was like you, with irreplaceable companions. We also embarked on journeys, making the best choices we could, whenever we could. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve the outcome we wanted.
Which dinosaur has 500 teeth?
like
I don't know. What dinosaur? Why would it? That's such a random question to ask. Why the fuck would I know that?
In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different, and countless people who are alike yet distinct. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their silhouettes overlap with my past. In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean?
A longing for someone. Literally just means I think I've seen this before. That's quite literally what it means. Not for a certain someone, because it could be anything.
attachment, desire, longing. They may all be right, but they are all incomplete. I believe it's not something external, but something that originates within us. An emotion that traverses time from a certain moment of our past to reach us. Perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness. Or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny but unforgettable instant that we left behind us, along with certain other things that remain constant throughout.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that.
That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist. Just like everyone in this story, hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation.
That is a still.
On the path of the Trailblaze.
Yeah, screenshot that. Yeah, there you go.
Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change.
Because I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's gonna pop up on my screen if I search that up. What the fuck? All I know, it could be a vagina with gonorrhea.
But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of journey. All those things, beautiful before, are still so now. It will still bloom.
Holy, what the hell?
At the end of the nihility. Until we meet again beneath the sun's rays.
And now she's right in May. Ah, now Pom Pom's all sad.
There. Chin up, Pom Pom. Don't be sad.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Oh, like you could do any better.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
Is Marsh picking up Pom Pom again?
How could you say that? Don't be so mean. And while you're here, why don't you help me comfort Pom Pom? We told Pom Pom all about our adventure, and they... The conductor never cries. Pom Pom is never sad. Pom Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel. That's right. Pom-Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
Bro, it's okay to admit that you're sad.
It's okay. Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
All right. Oops. What dinosaur has 500 teeth?
Nice.
You fucker. You piece of shit. And why is his mouth so big? Ain't no way. That has to be like some fictional thing. What the fuck? Nah, that had to be intentional. Nah, they knew what they were doing when they named this thing. They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing when they named this thing.
Nice.
Ain't no way someone came up with this name. Ain't no way someone looked at this thing and they're like, yeah, we're gonna name it this. Like, the fuck? Why does it look like it's straight out of Roblox? That has to be like some AI generated. That can't be a real dinosaur. That has to be some AI generated thing. It looks like it's straight from Roblox. Like, I feel like I just looked at a dinosaur. I feel like I just looked at like a dinosaur with autism. Like I think I just saw a picture of a special needs dinosaur.
I never expected Pom Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express.
I was like run out of fuel.
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
Oh, so you're saying it's my fault?
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom Pom's been silently putting in a lot of...
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine.
That name has an ulterior motive put behind it. Ain't no way. I mean, I have no problem with it, but that name definitely has an ulterior motive behind it.
But because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? Oh, I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
At least he'll must return to the fallen leaves must return to their roots.
How about we shove you back in the space station's computer then?
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world Melustanen. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
Black Swan is actually on the Express? I thought that was Cap. Like, I thought she was actually joining the Express.
Everyone, we meet again.
Oh my god, if she's like, oh, we're still inside another dream, I'm gonna be like, bitch.
It's you! Why were you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. just like you.
I knew we were missing someone.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel.
Yeah, accidentally, okay.
I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon. Especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
I mean, yeah, the universe is constantly expanding. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of planets that the Akivili has never been to.
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths. Its
Oh my god, just say what the world is. Holy fuck. I hate it when they do this. A world like this, a world like what? Just say the fucking world.
The Eternal Land, Amphorius.
The Eternal Land Amphorius. Never heard of it.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Oh shit, Sunday's all fucked up. Jade is talking to Sunday.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
Did Robin actually talk to Jade about, like pawning something?
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then? I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds, sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, It's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. Ah, a word of advice for you before we part ways.
Okay.
A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
So that is an interaction that I was not expecting. So Jade is probably gonna free up Sunday. But Robin is what talked to Jade. Robin is who talked to Jade to free Sunday. But did she do that using the pawning system where she gave something up? And if she did do that, what did she give up? I'm assuming it would be her voice if that's the way I'm assuming this is gonna be her voice if that's the way that they want to handle it. But that was a nice Trailblaze mission. I won't lie. The whole Sparkle Bomb thing, I don't think needed to exist at all. I generally don't see the point why that existed. They could have just done that without Sparkle. Or like they could have included it in a different way. That was such a whiplash moment where all of a sudden that just happened. Oh, sweet. Boot Hill and Robin are gonna be on the Expressing. And Sparkle too. And Black Swan. And Argenti. But yeah, that was a good one. Probably a bit better. Okay, so if I had to rank all the main story quests from 2.0, 2.1, 2.3.
Nice.
2.2 and 2.3. I would have to say, from worst to best, 2.2 is the worst. Or not 2.2, 2.1. 2.1, the worst. Period. Worst. That was a yap fest. That fucking sucked. I hated 2.2. Or not 2.2, 2.1. 2.1 was such a yap fest, bro. I was legit dozing off when I was playing it. It was Jesus Christ. 2.1 was such a yap fest. Then 2.0 was pretty good. It said nice foundation. Then the cliffhanger at the end where Firefly died. That was a nice shock value. It was pretty good. 2.0 was good. And then
Nice.
second place, I'd probably put 2.3. It was nice. It was a nice ending, nice sweet farewell, saying goodbye to everyone. And then setting the position for the next place, which probably is gonna happen until 3.0. But it was a nice ending. Then 2.2 was definitely the best. 2.2 was pure cinema. That boss fight was Sunday. It was fucking amazing. That was like literally, it felt like I was in a movie theater watching all that shit go down. It was insane. I love that. But that's how I feel about all that. But yeah, but I'm gonna end the stream now because I've been streaming for what, 3 hours at this point? Close to 3 hours. It's starting to get dark out. I'm starting to get tired. I need to eat. I may or may not stream again later tonight. Depends on if I'm awake or not. Because I might stream either Wuthering Waves or I might stream some more Honkai Star Rail. Depends. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream for now, and I'll probably see you again a little later.
Nice.